Hi, Collective. Welcome back to the Ravenous Rebellion Tarot. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love each and every single one of you. Okay, so I'm here to do a general reading for the collective. These messages may or may not resonate with you, okay? If it resonates with you, that's fine. If it doesn't resonate with you, drop my shit, because you're like to grab on people's shit and stretch out their collar. I don't like that. Okay? So here we go. What messages do we have for the collective? Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Okay, let's see. We start off with remember your gifts. Ooh. Be lighthearted, release shame, and stop trying to fix people. So you guys have been trying to fix somebody? Let go of being a martyr. It says, find a balance between giving and receiving. It is not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. So some of you may be overgiving, trying to fix something, trying to fix someone. Okay, it says, remember your gifts. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. Be lighthearted. Okay, set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Gift yourself with some carefree time to have fun. Then we have release shame. If you have been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I'm ready to release this shame. I'm a lovable, caring person. And the last one says, stop trying to fix people. It is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity Allow people the dignity of their own past. Okay, so it seems like the cards are corresponding with each other. They're making sense, because by remembering your gifts, you become very lighthearted. By you being very lighthearted, you release shame, and by releasing shame, you stop trying to fix people. Because what I'm picking up is that for some of you, you may feel like overgiving, by overgiving or overextending yourself, that you're actually helping people, but you're really not. It's like you're damaging your own self. Like, why would you give so much? And the thing is, when you give so much and you don't take care of your own needs, it's like you're neglecting yourself. So how do you feel like you can make another person better? You can't make another person better if you're neglecting yourself. You need to be in tip-top shape in order to be able to give to others, okay? And I'm not saying to be stingy or selfish. If someone really, really, really needs you, somebody's in dire need of you or your help, I'm not saying that you should ignore them, but at the same time, if people can fend for themselves, don't overindulge in, it's like, it's more or less like putting some type of burden on you it's unnecessary. Okay, so if you're feeling like, because sometimes when you do stuff like that, you feel you feel diminished, you feel overburdened, you feel stressed, and sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes it's another person's energy that's like invading your space, like your boundaries are being crossed. Okay, and this could also be like with your energy as well. Like sometimes you feel all drained and tired and depressed and stressed and under the weather. Sometimes it's not even your energy. So I would say to be mindful when it comes to spreading yourself too thin, or allowing people to pull on your energy so much that you're not able to focus on yourself and what needs to be done for you. Okay, so let's see what we have for the collective. What other messages we have for the collective? Why do we have remember your gifts? Remember your gifts. Focus on your blessing rather than dwelling on adversity. Okay, so focus on your gifts. Maybe you overgave to someone because you were more focused on the adversity, what you've been through. Maybe I'm speaking to like like the empaths that really don't know how to protect their energy. Okay, they're saying an energy shield, so I'm I'm assuming that it's an energy shield that you need to put up because you feel like you're being pulled in all different directions. It could be that, or maybe you're just too hard on yourself, so you need to be a little more lighthearted. That's what it's saying here. Maybe you feel like you're being pulled in too many different directions. Maybe you offered yourself, you spread yourself, like I said, you spread yourself too thin. Maybe you were overgiven. Maybe whatever that you're giving, the return on it is not as fruitful, or you don't feel nourished enough, or you don't feel I wouldn't say accomplished, but you don't feel like what you've given. There's an imbalance. There's an imbalance. So with these cards that I pulled in the beginning, the first set of cards, the first 4 cards, what this message is entailing is it's saying that you need to get back in balance. So some of you may be out of balance. Some of you may be out of balance, yeah. And it could be that someone may have thrown your energy off. Or it's like sometimes when you wake up, or this could also be like if you're a new mom or something. Like if you're a new mom, you're being kept up at night by a crying baby, because we have the 4 of Wands under here. So try to nap when like the child is napping, especially during the day if you're a stay-at-home mom or whatever. Or even if you're on paternity leave, like try to nap while the baby is napping. It's common sense, but I don't know why they're telling me that. But this could also be that if you have a project, like some hobby or project that you've been working on, it's like you're putting so much energy and effort into that project that you're ignoring your basic needs. So some of you may be going hours and hours and hours and you don't eat anything, you don't take a shower, you don't refresh. It's like you just keep working and working. It gives me the energy like of a mad scientist. Like you know, when I used to watch television and stuff like that, and like they would show Einstein. There's like certain channels that I would watch and they would show Einstein, and they would show like so much stuff going on. Like the room is crowded, there's like there's garbage, there's food, there's empty plates, there's empty cups, there's stuff on the floor, there's stuff everywhere on the tables, there's like everywhere, it's just clutter. So some of you may be going through that, and I feel like if you're going through that, I feel like it's some type of I wouldn't say, I'm not a doctor, so I wouldn't diagnose you and say that you're going through some type of depression. But if you realize that things are out of order and out of sorts, maybe you need to like declutter or something in order for you to be able to move forward. If it's a project that you're working on, you should take a break once in a while. You know, some of you may not even be getting enough sleep. If this is a project at work, I feel like you're working extra hard on that. And they're saying that, you know, I like that saying that you can't give from an empty cup. I like that saying because it's so true. If you're depleted and if you feel diminished, you may not even be able to finish the project, and you may fall ill or something because you're putting so much energy and effort into that project that you're ignoring your own needs, you're ignoring your health. Okay, so it's important that you take care of your health, and it's important that you take care of yourself, mind, spirit, and soul. Okay. Now, for some of you here, I feel like someone may have been spying on you when you're sleeping, like when you're resting. This is for some of you. When you're resting, there's someone who looks into your life, or probably they try to project themselves into your dreams. They try to project themselves onto your energy, and they feel like it's fair because I feel like this person wants to come towards you, or this person wants to pull you towards them. They may not approach you because some of them may feel guilty. If there's someone that's trying to interact with you while you sleep and stuff like that, they may not approach you on the physical realm, but they do approach you in the spiritual realm, because they feel like you probably know, or you probably have an idea of who they are, and if they approach you, it's like it's something that they won't be able to fix. It's something that they won't be able to heal, because you know, it's better that you approach someone on the physical realm than to try to mess with them in the spiritual realm, because you don't know the state of mind that this person is in, or whoever. You don't know what this person is going through mentally. And when you try to approach them in the spiritual realm, maybe you're sending them good intentions, but sometimes the mentality, you know, the mental state that they're in, maybe they're anxious, maybe they're stressed, so everything comes up like a it comes up like a nightmare. So you're thinking that you're sending them sweet dreams and stuff like that, but they're experiencing nightmares because you don't know what this person is going through. You don't know what the day was like. Maybe just an event that happened during the day, and they're like stressed about it, and they went to sleep with it on their mind, and it's like a horror story, and you're trying to project energy onto this person, trying to send them, maybe trying to do a love spell on them, or trying to do some type of mental magic on them. It's like you're making it worse because you're not helping when you do shit like that. Okay, just the FYI. Yes, I was feeling like someone is trying to get you to come towards them, trying to get you to maybe give them a chance or something. I don't feel like it's another chance, or it could be another chance. It could be someone from your past who has they've been looking at you, and they want to maybe start a new relationship with you. They want to say that to you. They want to tell you that they think about you all the time, and they think you're beautiful, and they think you're pretty, and they want to put it on you. But this person feels stuck because I feel like however they approach you, it maybe they have approached you in the past and they were shut down. So I feel like this person is kind of shy. This person doesn't want to approach you again. This person probably doesn't want to stir things up, like start something else with you where it's going to end like the first time or the third time they approached you. Okay, so this is not someone new. This is someone that you've probably already known, someone you've already been in a connection with, someone who knows you, someone you've known, someone you've come across. Maybe you've just come across them by you know, in passing. Maybe you all had a conversation, and this person, now they can't keep their mind off of you. They may have gone through some type of breakup or some type of separation. They're experiencing some type of loss or some type of sadness. I feel like they know that you're gonna pick up on it. So I feel like they try to cloak themselves when it comes to you. They try to cloak themselves. They try to show a happy face or whatever. But deep down, it's like they really want to make this offer to you, but they're scared of rejection. I feel like they're scared of rejection. They're scared of you rejecting them. Okay, now in the next few days, this person is going to show up, or this person is going to contact you. I say in the next 3 to 6 days, this person is going to contact you. You may get a text message, you may get a call from this person. It could be someone that's a distance away from you. They might invite you to go somewhere, or maybe they may be informing you that they're coming towards you, like maybe if you guys are living like far apart or far away from each other, they're probably gonna let you know that they're gonna visit, they're gonna take a trip, or they're gonna be on vacation in your area or something like that. They're about to catch a flight, they're about to come towards you, and maybe they just want to take you out and see where things go from there. Okay. That's nice though. That's nice because with the sun, it's telling me that if you guys do take it further, it's something that has a long lasting. It's going to be long lasting. It's not going to be a fly by night or anything. And if it is, like, you guys are in a long distance relationship, I feel like this person is going to plan to move closer to you, or move to your area, or move in with you or something like that. It's a suggestion I feel like they're gonna want to make an offer to you, an offer that you can't refuse. That's what I'm hearing. It's an offer that you can't refuse. You may feel um you may feel some inner conflict. You may not know whether or not to accept this person's offer. You may feel some inner conflict. Like, they're saying to use your intuition. Okay, use your intuition. You feel like you can do bad all by yourself, but the truth is, you're probably tired of being single. So it looks like this offer that's coming towards you, yeah, it's a good offer. Yeah, they chose you, and like I said, they're probably thinking about either coming towards you or moving closer to you, or you guys, if you already know each other, you guys are going to the next stage. Maybe you guys are going to be moving in with each other, or making plans to move in or move closer to each other. Okay, there was an ending here, or it's just an ending of you just lying to yourself, because you know that you want love, you want to be in love, you want to be with somebody. You probably been single for a long time, you're tired of being single, but you don't want to come off as weak. So I feel like for a lot of you, you've been hiding that. This is something that you've been hiding, you've been keeping very close to your chest. But at certain points in your life, like, it doesn't even have to be, because I was speaking of Valentine's Day or something, but it doesn't even really have to be around Valentine's Day. It's just like sometimes you feel like you can share life with another person, and you feel like it's time to, stop hiding your true self, stop hiding your passion, stop lying to yourself. Some of you want to be passionate with someone, some of you want to give somebody love, some of you want to be in a relationship with somebody, but you put up a front, maybe because you were hurt in the past or whatever. You put up a front like you don't want to be with nobody, or you're good, single life is the best, single life is this, single life is that. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up for some of you, not all of you. I know some people that are single and they love it, maybe because they've been in toxic relationships, and every time they get into a relationship, something stops for them, or there's shit start going bad for them, shit start going haywire. So I don't blame you if you feel like this is the right path that you should take. Maybe you choose to be celibate, or to be single, or to abstain, just because you want to better yourself, or you want to become better. Maybe you want to go on a spiritual path, or get on your spiritual path. Maybe you want to go towards your north node. Maybe that's what your north node entails. Maybe that's what it entails, that you take time away, maybe just for yourself, just to recuperate. Because I feel like you've been given, for those of you that I'm picking up on, where single life, you feel like single life is the best for you right now. I feel like you guys have been on a journey, and it's been a while that you have gotten back to yourself, and I feel like you're just taking time to do that, and that's fine, that's okay too. But don't stay there too long, because I know about I'm still there. I am still there. Okay. So I'm just saying that don't get lost, like, in being alone, because sometimes you get so comfortable being alone. You have no idea, especially if you've been in a toxic relationship, like if you've been in an abusive relationship, I feel like once you set yourself free, it's like you don't want to go back to no relationship at all. I mean, relationship with your family and friends and whatever is cool, but intimate relationships, I feel like, yeah, some of you may be just coming out of a toxic relationship, abusive relationship, and you feel like your best path, the best thing to do right now is to, focus on yourself and, you know, focus on your path, what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be doing for you, because you tried fixing everybody else. Now it's time for you to fix yourself, okay? Because they're saying stop trying to fix people. So it's not about fixing other people at this point, it's about fixing yourself. And some people may feel like you're selfish for doing that, but you're really not. It's an act of self-love, okay? It's an act of self-love and self-appreciation. Like they said, like the card said in the beginning, time to have some fun. Free yourself from everything that's been holding you back, everything that you feel binded to, because we did see the 8 of Swords under the deck. Some of you feel binded mentally, and some of you may even feel binded in a relationship, and it's like time for you to free yourself. If you're not happy, then you're not happy, and you can't make another person happy if you're not happy. Okay, and I feel like you're doing a disservice to yourself if that's what you're trying to do. All right, so let's see what else we have here for the collective. Collective messages, what do we have for the collective? What other messages do we have for the collective? Someone may be crying themselves to sleep, someone may be over drinking, someone may be drinking themselves to sleep, someone may even drink themselves into a coma, because I do see, like with the Devil, the 7 of Swords, the Death card, and the Queen of Cups, I feel like someone is drinking themselves to sleep, and this could also be, God forbid, them like overdosing or something. There's like an overdose energy here, so be careful what you eat and drink. And if I'm hearing intoxication, something intoxication, death by intoxication. Is that a thing? Death by intoxication? Someone dying from drinking too much? Drinking too much? Drugs, drugging and drinking? Drugging and drinking. I feel like for someone here, you may hear, maybe this is not you collective, but you may hear someone overdosing, but it's not really they didn't do it themselves. It's like there's an organization here that this person was part of. It's more or less like a setup, like they killed this person. They killed this person. This has already happened. This is someone, I feel like this is like some drugs that was injected in someone. Some type of drug that was injected in someone. This is someone who may have gone out on a date with another person, and this person got set up. This person got set up. There was a car waiting outside. There was a car waiting outside. And they probably took this person and tied them up, and I feel like they were abused. I'm not really getting grape, the R word, but I'm not getting that. But I am getting like they were probably beaten up or something, like they beat them up like real bad, and they were like they were tied up, like they tied them up. They tied them up to a bed or to a chair or something. They were tied up, and they beat them up like really bad, and then they injected them with something. This is something like something toxic, something poisonous. It could be a plant-based something, like something that's plant. It's a plant or something. Now, being that I'm hearing that it's a plant, I feel like someone was planted in a group. Someone was planted in a group of people, or someone was planted on someone in order to bring them down. Like they planted someone on this person. Like whoever they were dealing with, there was a plant there, like a mole, kind of. And they were like, yeah, you should go, we should go. They invited this person somewhere, they invited this person to go out somewhere, and they were like, yeah, we should go, because that's, you see, I'm seeing this path right here. It's like they're like, yeah, we should go, and this is traveling as well. So I feel like this is someone that traveled to somewhere. They traveled to somewhere, out of state, out of the country, somewhere, and they were, wow, wow, oh my. Wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing is yeah, this is someone that was set up by, I think probably by their own family member. It looks like a family member that set someone up to get a payout or something. To get a payout. There may be someone that's into music or something. Is it the music in, is it the industry? Someone was set up. The plan was to take this person to a place where it looks like some type of desert or some type of area, like an area where, if it's a busy, if it's a city or something, like if it's a busy city, like somewhere that's like there's not a lot of traffic, there's not a lot of traffic, or you don't find a lot of people like going in that area or visiting that area. They're saying it's a abandoned, something abandoned, where there are a lot of abandoned buildings. Okay, let me see what else. Let me see what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see. What other messages we have for the collective here? But what I do see is that if this is you, collective, be careful, because there's a mature man under the deck. Okay? So I'm probably speaking to a younger person. If you're a younger person and you're communicating with this person online, on social media, text back, phone calls, text messages, be careful, because there's a plan here. Okay? There's a plan here. If they're inviting you to go somewhere, please don't go, because this person doesn't have good intentions for you. Okay? This person doesn't have good intentions for you. I'm also picking up like a stepfather or father figure or something like that. It's a stepfather. It's not a father, it's a stepfather. Someone that probably your mom or your dad was in a courtship with, that's been, they've been trying to get something, especially, oh my gosh, no. No. You see, in the distant horizon, like I told you, someone is trying to invite you to go somewhere, to take you somewhere, asking you to travel to them, asking you to travel with them or something. But this is what's going to happen. This person is telling you that they want to be in a relationship with you, and they want to be with you, and they want to, maybe, they're probably even sent, maybe did some transaction, some money transaction or something. But it's all to like destroy you, or to destroy something that you have, something that you own, yeah, to destroy your gifts. So this is someone that you could have been in a relationship with, been in a courtship with, someone that you may have lived with, because we do have the house here. And then this person is in concern. There's someone in concern here. A wealthy man is in concern with a male female. Hold on. Occupation. Oh my God. So someone is trying to end something for you. If this is a collective that I'm talking about, it's like so many stories just jumping out at me. You know, what usually happens in these readings, I realize, because I don't read like all the time, anytime I sit down to do a reading, it's like so many different stories start coming up. So many different stories start coming up. And that's why I know that this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. But you know, when you have like other stuff going on, you can't sit at a table and do readings all day. Okay? And this is what's happening with me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is what's happening with me. And every time that I sit down to do a reading, that's why now I've changed my channel a little bit, because I used to do like the monthly readings, like do the monthly readings for all signs, and now I've crossed over to doing collective readings because um, I don't have a lot of time, and when I do have time, I want to cover as much as I can. So with the little bit of time that I have, I try to do the collective reading, so you know everybody is inclusive, everybody's included. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's okay. I don't know why I said that, but I was probably onto something, but then I'm not. But this is what I'm getting here is that someone is in concern, okay, about a courtship. Now, the person that I was picking up that they invited somewhere, this probably has already happened, because the way the coffin is coming out with the wealthy man and then the gift and the main female, it's like someone, there's no doubt here that someone was plotted on, and they transitioned. Okay, this was a plot, this was a setup, because there's a male female here that wanted money. Now this male female could have worked for the wealthy man. Okay, this male female could have worked for this wealthy man. So I'm picking up home health aide, nurse. Maybe this person was bedridden, and there's this female that used to come take care of them, that gave them something, that caused them to pass. Now it could also be a wealthy man that did this to a female. A man, because male was under the deck. Male was under the deck when we first pulled the cards. It was a male under the deck. So it could have been that a male, a gentleman, could have caused the death of a main female in order to inherit their gifts of a house. It could have been like, you know, they're caregivers who are male too. They're caregivers. There's male nurses. There's male and doctors too. So there's doctors. So in tarot, there's really no gender, but you know these cards are being a little bit more specific. So it could be a male or a female, but I feel like there was someone here that gave someone something in order for them to lose their lives. And by them losing their life, it's like the person that actually did the crime is the person who inherited what was left. So that's the reason they did it. That's the reason they did it. That's the only reason they did it. It's because they wanted to inherit what this other person has. So it's like, what do they call it? Insurance fraud, or just plain up murder. But this person has gone undetected for a long time. This person has gone undetected for a long time. This is something that could have happened 20, 30, even 40 years ago. This person has been gone undetected for a long time. But what I'm seeing here is that there are clues coming up. So it's a cold case. It's a cold case. It's a cold case. Clues are coming up, because with the Page of Pentacles, this is a clue. Clues are coming up and people are talking about it. Maybe something was found and they took it to like this establishment here. The Hierophant is usually like big corporations, like you know, the FBI and the CIA and stuff like that. Maybe just the police department, because we do have the Chariot here. The Chariot is usually you know, the police vehicle or whatever. And then we have the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles, it could be information that's been given, information that's been given out. We have the Eight of Wands. This is information coming to someone fast. Something about a death. There may have been like foul play. Yeah, that's what it is. But now this person is up in age. Whoever did it, when they did it, they were young. But now they're up in age, so they're worried about this coming out. They're worried about this coming out. And it's coming out because there's someone who's very gifted that's spilling the beans. Spilling all the tea. Maybe they never thought that this would come out. Maybe they thought that this would remain a secret. This could also be that, you know, like when there's an old building, like there is, what they call it? Breaking down an old building. Like when there's an old building and they're breaking it down in order to build a new one. Like when they dig the ground and stuff like that, they may have gotten evidence. They may have gotten like bones. This person may have even like buried this person on the property. And this person may have been an introvert. This person may have not been someone that's usually around all the time. Or maybe this happened in around the time where you know, everybody was minding their business and nobody had time to look out for anybody, or nobody was looking out for this person. Maybe this person didn't even have no legal children. And I feel like if this is a caretaker or whatever, and this person was up in age and they did that, they may have buried this person, or they may have kept the body, parts of the body or something like that, buried it in the backyard, something like that. But now bones are coming up, like bones. They're finding like the remains. They're finding remains of something. They're finding the remnants of something. It looks like they're gonna take it like to the, I don't know, to the people who investigate whatever, the people who scientists or something. The people who like do like the post-mortem thing, body examination. I don't know what they're called, but I know like when somebody dies, they usually investigate the cause of death or something like that, or to identify who this person is. Some type of identification coming up. Let me see. Okay. What are the messages? What message is that? That's not for the collective. I don't think that's for the collective. I'm still gonna post it though, bitch. Drop my shit, because I'm gonna post that shit. I ain't about to come and waste my time here. We have the anchor. So look, right in there. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I told you. It's a guy. It's a guy who probably killed somebody, and it could be a child too. It could be an older person, or it could be a child. It's someone that this person killed. This person is actually going to be the many faces that they've been wearing is actually going to be exposed. Maybe they could have hid behind the finances, because this is like abundance, this is money, this is a lot of money. This is not just a little bit of money, this is a lot of money, like wealthy, rich, filthy, dirty, stinking rich. Maybe they were hiding behind that, wearing a mask, but now all all the evidence is pointing to this person. All evidence is pointing to this person. Love life and wellness. So it says, free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love. So it could have been they did that to probably, and it could also be like, I'm picking, as this card came up here with the courtship and everything, I'm picking up, it may have been someone who had another lover. It could have been someone who was cheating on their spouse, and they did whatever they had to do in order for them to get rid of their spouse and be with somebody else, because they wanted the relationship to work with somebody else. Maybe they were already having a lot of problems and they wanted changes, and they wanted it fast. They wanted fast money. And this person may have had gambling problems. It could have been that as well. It could be a multitude of reasons why this person did what they did. And if they did, and collective, if it's not you, that this person, I don't think it's you, because you're still here and you're listening to this reading. So it could be someone that you're related to. It could be a family member. It could be even your child. It could even be someone very close to you, or it could even be your spouse, your spouse's family, or your spouse's people, or if you're single, it could be, like I said, your family or people that you're connected to that this has happened to. And maybe you've had an inkling as to what went down and what happened, but you were very lighthearted about it. You didn't take it serious. You felt like if you spoke about it, you would be shamed, or you would be shunned, or something like that from the family, or you'd have been looked at as a black sheep in the family, or maybe you were lying, or maybe you were just making things up. Or the most famous saying, you're crazy to be thinking or saying these things. But this is what happened. So if you lost someone, a loved one, if you lost someone that you were very close to, someone that you loved, and you couldn't get over it, and now you still can't get over it as of today, this is why. This person was taken from you unfairly, okay? And because of greed. It was all because of greed, because someone wanted what they couldn't have, and they felt like the best way for them to get it is to get rid of the other person, or to get rid of someone in order for them to come up. Because gambling is under the deck here. Gambling and money matters, power, authority, okay? So with all these cards under the deck, it's telling me that this is what they did. And if it's a big corporation, or if it's like the industry or whatever, that's what's happening. They're sacrificing people in order for them to come up, in order for them to, be more famous or be more popular. I've heard it so many times on social media, but I've never pulled on anything like that. But yeah, so if it's in the industry and stuff like that, you guys already know. I have to tell you. I don't have to tell you. I don't know, because they're always like, oh, the what you call them, the theorists, conspiracy theorists. Drop my shirt. The conspiracy theorists, they always coming up with some crazy idea. That they love to do that. Call people crazy. They love it. They love it. Because once they call you crazy, anything that you say or anything that you come up with, it's like they can use it against you. So maybe even in your own life, in your waking life, because I know that I'm not talking to everyone that I'm talking to here is not a celebrity or whatever. You're a celebrity in your own right. I don't care. You're great. You're amazing. I love you. You're important. Okay? Whatever you're trying to do, you're going to accomplish it. As long as you put your mind to it, you can accomplish it. But back to what I was saying. Maybe they felt like because you didn't have this certain you're not from the certain caliber of people, or you didn't drive a certain car, you didn't live in a certain neighborhood, upscale neighborhood, and whatever. It's like whatever you had to say didn't matter, but it matters. And like I said, if you felt like you lost someone and it's still not sitting right with you, they were plotted and planned on. Okay, so we have alchemy, we have public face and authority. Again, public is celebration. So when they did it, they were happy, they were celebrating. Maybe they were drinks on the house, drinks for everyone, drinks on the house. Everybody was celebrating, everybody was happy, everybody was, you know, getting a piece of the pie. So they felt like, you know, the life that was taken, the life that was cut short, it wasn't important. It wasn't important. Like, it wasn't important to you, or it wasn't important on this earth. But you know what? Everybody's being caught up now. Everybody's being caught up now, because, you know, the time when everything was a secret and everything was so hidden and everything was on the down low and everything was on the hush hush, shh, don't say that, don't talk about that, don't be like that. That time is over. And especially with the authority, especially when it came to masculine energy, that used to feel like, oh, they're in charge, they're big, they're bold, and they're bad, and they can do whatever they want and they can get away with it, especially when they treat women bad and then beat on women and abuse women and, you know, rape and do all kind of stuff to women, and they felt like, oh yeah, it's a patriarchy world. That shit is coming to an end, because with all the transits going on, you better take a seat. And a lot of these masculines are old and up in age now, so what they could have done before, they don't have the energy or the vitality in order for them to get away with it anymore. So it's gonna be a bumpy ride, baby. All right, let's see what else we have here for the collective. What else we have here for the collective? What else do we have for the collective? What else do we have here for the collective? What else do we have here for the collective? And I love the men. I love the men. Trust me, I do. I love the men. But for the abusive ones and the disgusting ones and the ones that's just pathetic and just have no life and just like wait on women, and what I realized too, a lot of men like to compete with women. A lot of men like to compete with women. And a lot of men that compete with women, I'm sorry to tell you, but I feel like you're fucking a low life. You need to get a life and get something better to do. Try to like break you and talk down on you and mess up your name and drag your name through the dirt, and they be doing all kind of, I don't want to say gay shit, because I like gay people, so I respect gay people. I love gay people. I think they're one of the best set of people because they're so funny and so entertaining. Especially if you find a gay friend that's down to earth and stuff like that, that really fuck with you. They're like so amazing, you know. So I wouldn't even put that on them being gay. I'm just putting it on them being a low life scumbag. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah, the wheel is turning. That patriarchy world is over. When you used to be able to use your wang in order for you to get what you want, that shit is done. Because judgment is upon you, and judgment is on you, and judgment is around you. You don't have the power anymore. Now you're stuck. Look at you. Look at you. Trying to hold on to the very tail of that patriarchy bullshit. Trying to hold on to it. But watch it slipping through your fingers. Because what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And you won't be able to get away with anything. Anything. As long as it's like some sexism bullshit, you're not going to be able to get away with it. And you're not going to get no rewards for it. Because that era is coming to an end. Especially trying to hold positions, take positions from women that deserve certain positions in the workplace, women that deserve certain positions in the church, in what in society, period. Just in society, women who deserve the accolades, women who have done the work and holding promotions and accolades back just because they're a woman. That era is over. That time is over. Yes, women fought for equal rights, and some women they love to be taken care of, and some women love to go out and do it on their own and get what they gotta get, do what they gotta do for themselves. And I agree to that, because a lot of times, especially in the past, men used to abuse women just because they were the head of the household. They were the breadwinners. They were the one bringing in the food. They were the one bringing in the money. They were the ones paying the rent. They were the ones doing this and they were the ones doing that. They were the sole providers. So they felt like they had the power to abuse women. And I don't like that. That's why I agree. I agree with women going out there and doing what they got to do for themselves. And then after everything that they've endured and everything that they've gone through, they still have to go outside and deal with some bullshit from these other people out there that's trying to bring them down and trying to curse them and trying to cause disruptions in their life and trying to let them lose their jobs and, you know, throwing dirt on their name, trying to push them under the bus and all kind of shit. I mean, come on now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I feel like for the next, I'm saying like from now until the next century, I hope that women are recognized for their hard work. And everything that they've endured, everything that they've went through. Do you know what it is to give birth to a child and then to have your child taken away from you just because the dad feels or the dad family feel like you're not a good enough mom or you're not a fit mom, or they're just doing it out of revenge? Just because they're upset that you don't want to mess with them no more, or you don't want to put up with the bullshit no more. They call like child protective services on you. They try to ruin your life, take your kids away from you, put your kids in the system. Your kids are in the system, your kids are being abused. That's some bullshit. I don't like that. Okay. So this is all I know. Every time I come on here and I do a collective reading, it's like 100 million stories coming out. But that's okay. I'll be back with more messages for you guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.